I almost want to put in the clip of us talking from the Battlefield 5 stream about cats. You know what I'm talking about?
They shouldn't have killed magical Mr. Mistopheles, you know?
No, they shouldn't.
No, we don't want to
They
talk
really
about
should.
magical Mr.
He's the most clever.
There was never a
There was
Cat
never
so
was
clever.
there ever a cat so
A cat so
clever.
clever as magical Mr. Mistopheles.
I'm so Carson, you posted a tweet about cats today, and it just dredged up some shit that I was not really prepared to deal with.
What?
There were so many holes in the movie, and it's funny because like there was so little movie. It was just song and dance about the cats.
You don't mean
It's
that.
saying
You don't
they'd
mean
be like,
You
this
don't
is
mean
my
that.
name.
You
This
wouldn't-
is my-
Schlatt, you're just saying this. You're just saying this in the heat of the
No,
moment, man.
no,
Yeah,
no,
but
I'm not
sing
saying
and
this in the
dance
heat of the
about their
moment.
they talk about their
You know what?
name
Actually,
and their
I think you're
occupation.
wrong.
There was that
Kinda
time the railroad cat spun around and
It
exploded.
just kept going. He spun around and then he
Yeah.
just kept floating up.
He was gone, dude.
So the plot of Cats is there's this new cat,
Oh no.
and then they don't talk about the new cat ever again.
We actually
But she's
missed
the main-
the
she's
first
still
couple
the-
minutes of it,
She's
didn't we?
still the main character, but they don't
She has
talk
like
to her.
5 words.
Yeah,
She's got like
And-
5 sentences in the entire movie.
and then sometimes the cat will do like a musical number where they state their name and occupation, and
No,
then
they
like,
always do it. Every time you meet a new cat,
but the like really important ones, the song will be like 7 minutes. Then this like hobo cat comes up. They're like, oh, this is the bad guy, and then he goes up to them, turns them into like dust, and then they appear on a
Yep.
ship. And that
oh
happens
yeah,
to, like,
that's
5
never.
people.
It's never addressed that that's going to happen. There's no expectation that this magic cat is going to turn someone into dust because it does not exist. Like in the film, until he walks up to a cat after it's done with its musical number, says meow, pinches his fucking fingers above the cat's head, and just turns him into particles. And then they're gone. And then they go to the boat. They go to the boat, and then they stay on the boat for the rest of the
There's
entire
only
movie.
one
They
where
do.
he doesn't show up. It's the railroad cat. The hobo cat is just like, she tricked me, and it's like none of this was a plan.
She just
all
disappears,
off
and the
screen.
and the
It's all
cat and the
off screen,
bad guy
too.
just goes.
So you
"She
don't know
tricked
what
me."
she did.
She
You
tricked
don't know
me.
what happened.
Meow.
I got meow.
Meow.
I absolutely lost my shit when in the first 15 minutes of the film, one of the cats said, "Look what the cat dragged in."
Didn't I stand up and start clapping when that happened?
Hey, chat. Are you cat people or dog people? I prefer the one that doesn't say meow and turn you into dust. Personally, I was literally laughing. I was crying laughing,
Yeah.
and Schlatt was
Yeah.
like, "Shut the fuck up."
I was trying to enjoy the film. I
You
did.
can't even say that with a straight face.
Oh, the catnip.
Yep.
Taylor Swift
Oh,
comes out.
Jesus.
Taylor
Oh,
Swift
the
comes out
catnip.
on
The
a
catnip.
moon. Taylor Swift comes out
Taylor
on the moon.
Swift drugged
and she
everyone.
drugs every single person in the church for no reason. That's the first time she appears
I
in the
keep
film
forgetting
and the
that that
last time.
happened.
What was the old guy who was lapping up
Oh.
the milk in the cabinet?
That was Gandalf the Grey, I believe.
Really?
Yeah,
His
it
name
was the
Gandalf? All right, let's.
Gandalf cat. Major defeat. That is how I felt after I walked out the theater after seeing Cats. Oh yeah, she pulled off her skin. I forgot about that.
Yeah, and had a dress underneath her
Yeah,
skin.
that was a plot device.
That was a plot device.
That cat
Yeah.
having skin layers was a plot device.
James Corden sings about how fat he is, and then when someone
Yeah,
says
that's
he's
awesome.
fat, he says, "I'm
And then he's
sensitive about my
self-conscious
weight."
about it.
And then he continues singing about how fat he is.
Yep.
And then he jumps into like a trash can and falls.
And then the evil cat says, "Do it. Jump into the big can
Jump
of
into the
food."
big
And then
can
he
of
does it, and then he goes to a boat.
And then he falls out of the sky onto the boat, and he's like, he doesn't do anything else for the rest of the movie.
Jay Schlatt, rate all the cat's feet from the movie Cats.
They all look the same. They all look the same.
I will tell you, you get to see all of them.
You do.
And they will all
It
dance.
really is true.
They will all
They did.
dance promiscuously the entire time as well.
They all had human hands.
I don't think
That's the
I don't
issue.
think humans made this film. It's so detached from like everything humanity stands for.
Whatever her name is, she shows up twice in the entire movie, and she sings.
But
like,
she's
the song.
really, really sad.
Yeah, she's really
She's
sad.
super
She's very
upset.
Well,
humble.
and everyone, don't forget that everyone hates her for like no
Everyone-
apparent
everyone
reason.
hates her guts because she's homeless, right? And And at the end of the movie, she sings a song. She appears twice in the movie, and those 2 times she sings her song. First time no one hears it except for like the main character who doesn't speak in the entire movie. And the second time everyone hears it and everyone's like, oh, that's a good song. You get to be reincarnated. And she gets put in a hot air balloon. And sent into
You
the
get to
stratosphere.
die.
and there's a rope hanging off the bottom of the hot air balloon. And McCavity is nude on the roof, and he grabs her. He's like, "Oh, I finally won." He slips off, falls, and like ends up on top of this like 300-story statue that you'll never be
Conveniently
able to-
lands on the top of a clock tower, and nothing else was.
Yeah, he can't get
around to
down.
break his
And then he
fall.
can't use his magic anymore.
Yeah,
He's also naked.
he is also naked. Yeah.
She also was like the James Corden, I'm fat and don't do anything. But instead of eating trash, she ate dancing cockroaches off the bottom of a table.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that was
yeah.
awesome.
The cockroach scene.
Wasn't she teaching them too? So she
Yeah,
taught
she
them
was
and then she
teaching
killed
She
them
ta-
off.
So she was she was teaching the mice, and then she tried to kill the mice. The mice are children, by the way. And then she goes to the cockroach scene, and it's a bunch of cockroaches like tap dancing and marching on a table. She knocks
trained
them
an
off.
army.
She eats them, and then she motions them onto a cake she prepares. She
Oh, yeah.
gets them all lined up on the cake. She eats one off the cake and then destroys the cake.
There's so many little things that if you say it out loud, it's like, what is happening?
Bring
The
that in
lyrics
there.
of the song is literally like, I'm Scrimbleshanks the railroad cat, the cat of the railroad.
What a masterpiece.
We gotta watch it again.
No!
It's just such an uncomfortable thing. Imagine imagine walking into work every day and having to like work on the effects or something and having to like watch a
Yeah.
scene multiple times in that movie. And not just multiple times, but like over and over and over again, and knowing that that was going to be out there and people were going to see that, and then you continue to work on it. It's seriously
There's a
fucked
paycheck
up.
at the end of the tunnel, Charlie.
It's seriously fucked up, guys.